Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We have Blue Oyster called Joan Crawford is the song. A request by Gary. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I think I reacted to one song of this same concert, which had Rick Downey on the drums, no Albert Bouchard. Let's jump in. Joan Crawford, huh? Of course, I know her, as an actress. There's a song about her. I didn't know that. Sudden Fear is a movie I've seen. Queen Bee, Mildred Pierce, which she won the Oscar for. All right, let's jump in. Scary. This is a horror movie, yo. What was it? Sheesh. That was awesome. I feel I feel like I need to watch my back for some undead Joan Crawford, man. I'm scared. It started off like a horror vibe, this piano, and then you heard that through line at the end there, with the guitars and the bass there. It was amazing. But then it turned into like almost, it's a regular song, but then suddenly Joan Crawford rises up from the grave. Like, okay, we're back to this. Yeah, that last note there, in the that scream, he held that long. Then that breath afterwards. Really great vocals on this. I love that grit and that rasp in the delivery. And some lyrics, it's almost like society is rotten type of lyrics. We have dehumanizing images of junkies, almost like a rabid dogs in the street, policemen that are hiding, their eyes turn color of frozen meat and stuff. Not really a great portrait of society. And then Catholic girls throwing away their mascara and stuff, and it's almost like, yeah, defying social conventions or expectations or societal norms, whatever, how you want to say it. And then just undead Joan Crawford becomes almost this symbol for that. And this might be, there's a memoir written by her, I think it's her adoptive daughter, because she adopted quite a few kids, I think. Christina Crawford is Mommy Dearest. I think they made a movie of it that was, Faye Dunaway played Joan Crawford. And I think, she accused her of abuse during her life. So might be that image, of Mommy Dearest uh, that they have in mind with this undead Joan Crawford. If you haven't read the memoir or seen the film, so that might be based on that. Yeah, not a great image. Not a great image. Joan Crawford has risen, so it means like society is really rotten to the core now. That's what they mean with this. Yeah, awesome. Really, really cool performance, man. Just the music, the intro, that atmosphere, then the bass and the guitars, great drumming too, awesome vocals. Just, yeah, another great Blue Oyster cult song. Uh, really love their sound. And even though I can't really pinpoint their sound because it's always different, which is awesome, like how do you come up with all these different riffs and melodies and jeez, it's insane. Awesome. On to the next one. Thanks for joining me today, spending some time. Hope to see you in another one. Peace. Hey, this video isn't over. I hadn't had enough of this guy's face, or if you've already sat through this message, you can click away. That's why I put it at the end, not at the beginning or in the middle of a video to disrupt it. But here I am, hat in hand. Well, if I had a hat, I would have it in my hand. Subscriber count. That's a vanity metric. I know. I'm not above vanity, but I do want to ask you if you're feeling generous and if you made it this far in the video and if you already watched a few of my videos and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're nearing that 100K mark, and you get that shiny silver play button. And dads aren't cool to their kids. You know that. But maybe, just maybe, I would get 5 minutes of coolness if I could show that silver play button to my daughter. She loves YouTube, of course, like all kids. And if her daddy would have that, it would be daddy cool until she sees this video. Then it's over. But until that day, I would truly, truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.